Good morning, Ephrata.
My name is Sebastian Rios.
And I'm Emma Omer.
And today is Monday, November 17th, 2025.
Please rise for a moment of silence and a pledge to the flag. Attention winter snow lovers. If you are planning to join Ski and Snowboard Club this year, listen up. Stop by to see Ms. Bermhall in room 235 for important paperwork and signups. We will be hitting the slopes at Bear Creek on Thursdays in January. Once you decide to join the club, you'll return your paperwork and a $50 non-refundable deposit to hold your spot.
Please check the lost and found tables in the lobby for any sweatshirts, coats, and water bottles or any items that you may have misplaced. All items left on the tables at the end of the day on November 21st, 2025 will be discarded or donated.
Interested in continuing to help out with the 'Tis the Season game show? Click on the QR code and answer more of the amazing questions to the best of your ability. Your responses will be used in this year's game show. You have until today, November 17th, to answer this form. Thanks in advance for your Thanks in advance. Your help is appreciated.
Attention yearbook members. Tomorrow is the big day. Deadline 1 pages should be complete following our late meeting on Tuesday after school. If your page is complete, you can begin tagging for a contest with Jostin. See you then. Now over to Will with the news.
You're out of touch. I'm not enough time, but I'm out of my head when you're not around.
Today we celebrate, get out of here, it's Christmas time. Today we celebrate the delicious aroma and warmth of National Homemade Bread Day. This holiday encourages everyone to take a break from the store-bought loaves and try their hand at baking bread from scratch. It's a great reminder of simple traditions and the satisfaction of making something with your own hands. Plus, nothing beats the smell of freshly baked bread. Maybe try your hand at a quick loaf or some cookies after school. And look at these Grinch socks. It's Christmas time. In a fascinating cross-disciplinary science effort, researchers are focusing on the challenges of the digital age, misinformation. Scientists are now using sophisticated artificial intelligence, AI, models to study how false information spreads online by analyzing huge volumes of data from social media and news sites. The AI can map the patterns and psychological factors that cause certain stories, especially inaccurate ones to go viral. The goal is not to police content, but rather to better understand the psychological of belief, and deception. This research is crucial for developing better educational tools to help people, especially students, become more critical thinkers and better equipped to identify and combat fake news in the future. Now look at these Grinch socks and turn it over to Lunch and Sports.
Alright, good morning Ephrata. Today is November 17th. Today for lunch we have Moscow stuffed pizza, stick with meatballs and sauce, wings with stuffed Cinestick, fish and cheese with whole grain roll, ham and cheese with a whole grain toast, fruit and yogurt parfait with a muffin, chicken and tortellini Caesar salad, Bush's baked beans, sweet peas, fresh baby carrots, or celery and dip, chilled peaches, fresh fruit, or 100% juice/slushy. Thanks, Ephrata.
Ephrata libero Chloe Saylor, a senior, made the second-team district All-Stars. Congratulations. Yesterday in NFL action, the Eagles secured a hard-fought win on Sunday Night Football, defeating the Detroit Lions 16-9. The Eagles' defense was the star of the night, shutting down the high-powered Lions' offense to maintain their spot atop the NFC standings. The Steelers had a strong outing, beating the Cincinnati Bengals 34-12 at home. However, the victory was costly as quarterback Aaron Rodgers left the game with a left wrist injury in the second half. Backup Mason Rudolph led the offense to the win, pushing the Steelers to a 6-4 record. In a major surprise, the AFC leading Kansas City Chiefs were defeated by the Denver Broncos on a game-winning field goal as time expired. The Broncos got the dramatic win at home, improving their record 9-2. The Los Angeles Rams held off a late comeback effort by the Seattle Seahawks, winning by a score of 21-19. The Chicago Bears won a tough NFC North matchup against the Minnesota Vikings, securing the victory 20-17 with a game-winning field goal in the final seconds. Now back to the main desk.
Ephrata High School Theater Department proudly presents Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice on Friday, November 21st at 7 p.m. and Saturday, November 22nd at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. When the wealthy and aloof Mr. Darcy, played by Carlos Coles, meets the clever and outspoken Elizabeth Bennet, played by Susanna Schelling, sparks fly. Between lively balls and sharp exchanges, they must overcome pride, prejudice, and society's expectations. Join us for Pride and Prejudice this weekend. See you at the theater.
Did you know that EHS's big holiday exchange is scheduled for Thursday, December 11th all day long?
What in the world is that?
That's the day when students bring money in during each of their class periods to stop their teacher from doing their regularly scheduled lesson in order to do something fun instead. Think of it like an exchange.
Wait, so if my class period brings in enough money, we can do something fun in exchange for the lesson that day?
You bet.
Like what?
Well, whatever your class decides. If they decide to play Mario Kart and bring in a Switch, go for it. If you want to play cards, chess, board games, other video games like Madden or NBA 2K, have a mini holiday food party, or whatever you can dream up that your teacher agrees with, do that. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, so I think I get it. But how much does it cost to exchange?
That's up to your teacher to decide in each class.
Wait, each class? Do you mean I could exchange every period?
You bet! So you can play fun games and hang out with your teachers and friends all day long as you hit that minimum classroom goal set by your teachers. And 100% of the money raised in every class goes to the Christmas charity to help local Ephrata families.
But what about the game show? I loved that last year.
Student Council is still having the game show 'Tis the Season, but only the top 8 teachers who raise the most money will enter the game show. So, if you'd like that special teacher in the game show, make sure to donate extra money to exchange even more money for fun to help get them into the game show. And who knows, they might even pick you to join them in the show.
So, to be clear, we can bring in money to give to the charity in each class period. And if we hit the mark set forth by the teacher, not only do we get to do something fun all day, but we get an opportunity to be in a game show. How do we lose?
You don't. The kids win. 6 local families win, and your teacher might win tons of donuts and prizes for all of their classes if they're in the game show. And it all happens on Thursday, December 11th, so make sure you bring in your money so you can participate.
No doubt. I'm going to bring in money for every period, and I'm going to ask my classes ahead of time what fun things we can exchange for learning that day. Thanks for letting me know.
And we will see you at EHS's big holiday exchange on Thursday, December 11th. If you have any questions, Schoology message Mr. Marzok or stop down to room 137 for help. Have a great day, Ephrata.